And I think it's always important to remember when we're recording, like you're in charge.
What do you mean?
Well, you said you were the captain, so you're in
Oh,
charge.
yeah, but did you see the comment?
Did I see the comment? And what could that comment have said?
It might have said that you were right. And it was not referring to my leadership, more my history as a captain. So on this occasion, Dan, you were right. I was
You
wrong.
know, you know what this is? I'm imaginary playing the bongo drums in a celebratory manner.
Right. Okay.
Here's one for you.
Hmm.
Growing up, did you ever play a game called Donkey Konga?
No.
Donkey Konga, probably like top five games ever, in my
Okay.
opinion.
Talk me through it.
It was on the GameCube, right, which was one of the coolest games consoles ever
What's
because
a
it was a purple,
GameCube?
you Philistine. So, purple cube, right, you obviously played games. But what you could do for this game, Donkey Konga, you plugged in a special controller that was a set of bongo drums. And you went dun, 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 dun,
Okay.
dun, 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 dun. And it was really good. It had like big songs like Take That, Back for
Hmm.
Good.
I want you back. I want you back. I want you back for
Back for
good.
Good. I think that's our best yet. I mean, the bar is, but
Solo.
that is our best yet.
Solo? Did you
Donkey
say
Kong.
solo?
Did you say solo? You wish. No, look, we're being kind. And I was just imagining I was playing Donkey Kong because they were really, maybe they were the best days.
Of your life ever?
Yeah. God, I could hit those conga drums. And
And where would you be in a where would you use where would you be in a conga?
where would you
Where
be in
would
a
you be in a
conga?
conga?
Where would you be in a conga? Um, so I think I'd definitely be one of those annoying people near the start of a conga.
Hmm.
But I'd be like, see, the thing that people get wrong is it's not the person at the front of the conga who is the most enthused about it. It's the doofus who's second or third who grabs them and says,
Yeah.
"Hey, we've got a
Let's
conga
start a
going."
conga.
And I think realistically, that's
That's you.
yeah. I
You're the
think I'm
conga
happy,
starter.
and then I'm kind of like trying to get people
And do
in.
you give it a little leg kick in the conga?
Da, 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 da.
Da,
Ha,
da,
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 da.
da,
Ha,
da.
da, 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 da. Ha, da, da, da. Goes like that. I think that's how every good conga goes.
Yeah, but do you kick your legs?
Yes, yes.
Oh, good.
I'm.
Sorry. I was
I
just
know
checking
how
you
to.
did it properly.
I know how to have fun. I
Sure.
mean,
And talk to me about the headband.
good cause, good day of cricket. Thorpe, day for Thorpe. And they were like, "What's the best way to remember a man who, when he scored centuries, always had the old headband on? What if we all just got headbands and we wore them all day?" Now, I love this. I think it's one of the coolest things, obviously attached to a great cause that I can remember being part of a cricket ground. What I do find about it, and this is okay, because as you said, great cause. I can only say it so many times where I say the next thing I'm about to say, my, it really like,
Is it digging in?
when they would put loads of elastic bands on a watermelon to see if it
What?
would go,
What do
you've
you
never been on the
mean?
right side of the internet.
What do
Have you
you
ever seen
mean
the
you
videos
know
where
when they
they,
would put loads of elastic bands around a watermelon? Who's they?
you've never been on, you just wouldn't have made it on Vine. I'll say that. I'll
I
say you're so
loved
lucky that
Vine. I was
you're so lucky that
devastated the day that Vine died.
you're so lucky that TikTok allows you to make 10-minute videos because you don't understand the joy of 6 seconds of how many elastic bands do we need to put on this watermelon for it to implode. That's my head. I'm
And
the
how many?
watermelon.
What's the answer?
Right now, one headband,
One
one
headband.
charity
You do
headband.
have a massive head though.
See, I'm
That's
not going
quite
to
a
say anything.
serious sad face. You can get quite a lot of length on that one. Oh, it's quite scary actually. I don't
It's
think I
it's
like
quite
it.
it's very Florence Pugh sad face.
Is that you trying to get another lookalike in Florence Pugh?
Never, no, no.
No.
But shout out to her sad face. It's a good sad
Do you
face.
think Florence Pugh would enjoy the show?
Yeah, yeah. We could get her to do a cooking segment. Wouldn't
That
that
would
be
be
good?
fun.
And if Florence Pugh had to create a cricket adjacent, best cricket podcast in the world adjacent cooking segment, and what do you think that would look like?
Oh, you do test me, don't you?
No, I do. Hey, it's like an interview.
Right, well, the first thing I thought of was focaccia, which doesn't make sense because I can't eat
Get the
bread.
focaccia. See, that's skirting our PG line. You get it?
Yeah, that
Yeah.
would make it through,
Oh,
but
it
as
will.
one of the jokes for the adults, you know?
Is that what this is?
What, like the same sort of thing as Shrek 2, where they just
Yeah.
disguise all of the adult jokes. They do what?
What? What adult jokes are there in Shrek 2?
I can't tell if you're joking. You are joking.
I'm joking.
You're
I'm
joking.
joking. Should we do an episode where we just whisper?
Have you seen the 100 have done an ASMR?
I have,
The
and I will
100
say,
ASMR.
I thought they were really good. But
I don't like ASMR. It makes me feel sick.
can I tell you the one that did make me feel like slightly terrified?
Yeah,
Um, I think it was the one with Chris Jordan and Reese Topley.
right.
Because one thing, and I really rate this, it was unflinching eye contact. And I think a key part of like, although it's all audio,
Yeah,
just stare straight down the barrel. My goodness, it's it's a
I
lot
think that's
scary.
enough.
Yeah. If
Um,
I mean, we've hey, if you're gonna look at the worm in terms of engagement, it's definitely taken a dip there.
0. We're at 0 listeners right now.
We will not be doing ASMR. I mean, for
No.
free.
And if you are
How
still
are we?
here, thanks so much.
How are we back at the 100 already? Like, I ask myself that
Another
a lot.
one.
I
Not
ask myself
another one.
about yes, yes, yes. Every time I think we're like, oh yeah, no, we've just had one thing. It's another thing comes up, and now it's the 100. I don't know how emotionally prepared I am to see the wombat again.
I
Hmm.
They scare the life out of me. Seeing those
Yes,
things in real life,
yes.
I think it's the texture. Why is the texture so realistic?
Yeah, and also like their fur is often a
They're
bit massive.
massive. I
They are
understand they're massive
massive.
because they're human sized, and it would be weird if you
What?
had like a child size wombat. But I guess wombats are child size. How big
And
is a
what would
wombat?
and what would the ethics be, do you think, of trained child actors who played Carl the Wombat at the eight grounds of the 100?
I think as long as they've got decent breaks, you'd be all right. Like you
Yeah,
pay
if
them like
they
an actor, don't you?
yeah, I hope they like, probably got quite a weak union, so we could definitely like get some good labor practices out of them.
Yeah, I think there'd
Yeah.
be sort of rules and regs to follow, but I don't think it would be a crime to make a child dress up as Carl the Wombat.
And what a sentence that is, by the way. I enjoy as well
Hmm.
with the 100 in particular. The fact that I have criticized the Vitality Dog for repetitive adverts that I find personally grating and aggravating.
Yeah.
And I probably will quote the meerkats and the wombat daily for the next month. Like, hey, maybe I'm a hypocrite. Spoiler alert, I am. But I think it's the proof. I don't hate semi-animated anthropomorphic animal adverts. I dislike them when they're that ratty dog.
Well, I was going to ask you to sort of explain to me a little bit more about your stance because
Hmm.
I don't have Sky, so I don't watch the
Okay.
cricket via
Well,
Sky. I
oh,
watch it via the screens at work.
yes.
So I don't know anything about the Vitality Dog.
So for this conversation, the headband comes off.
Okay, concentrate.
First of all,
Have
just
you had a
need to
haircut?
no,
Oh,
no. Which I really appreciate. I think this has to go down the record. I think that's the third recording in maybe the last few that you have said to me, Dan, have you had a haircut? Which I'm really beginning to fear that you may just have like object permanence issues. And that when we're not filming, you're there like, oh my God, he has hair. Oh,
yeah.
does he have less hair? And the hair's not thinning, I swear. Hey,
No, I
hey,
just thought it looked
I'll
good
do
if
a
I can
live.
be nice.
Hey, keep going. Like,
Whoa.
tell
No,
me
that's
more.
it. No,
No?
no, that's the end.
Back to the dog.
Yes, the little dog. Tell me about the little dog.
I find its smug aura mocks me
Okay.
because I'm watching cricket if I see that mutt.
Hmm.
If I see the mutt, I'm watching cricket. and all of its little bits. And look, I'm a fan of having a bit.
Oh,
I have,
right, yeah.
sorry,
Sorry. I I I just wasn't following.
hey,
And now I'm
hey,
back on the path.
you're back on the path,
Yeah.
like the dog on a walk. Stanley, that's his
Yeah.
government name.
Hmm.
There are multiple Stanley dog actors, but that's really beside the point. The problem I have with Stanley is a lot of his like shtick is pretending that like, oh, I just know nothing about cricket. Oh, I just don't get the rules. Oh, silly mid off. How about you, silly mid off? There's also some random bit where he starts talking about chow mein. Um, I think you'll really enjoy this bit. He says,
Okay.
and the innocent Dachshund walks free. Pause for effect. Court case pending.
But like about what?
Yeah, so that's kind of it, isn't it? It doesn't actually say because that's like,
Oh, okay.
haha, haha, hijinks ensue. No, it's not. I I'm not gonna say like let's not have it on the record that I'm anti-dog. I'm not I'm not pro dog. You know, I'm they're all right.
You a cat man?
I yeah, I
Hmm.
love cats.
Do you have
They're
a cat?
so
Did I know
no.
this? No, no
I
cat.
don't have any pets. As hey, long-time enjoyers of the pod may remember from episode The Life and Times of
The
Daniel J. Lewis,
fish.
Goldie the
Goldie the
goldfish.
goldfish. Oh
I'd
yeah.
like maybe we can get Goldie the goldfish mugs at some point. For me.
For you?
For me. Rest. So first things first. Rest in peace,
I'm a
Goldie.
realist.
Second
The
things.
realist.
When Iggy Azalea.
Oh, didn't even get it
Iggy.
right.
First things first. I'm the realist. Drop this and
Let the whole
um,
world feel it. I can hold
let
it
him feel
down
it.
like I'm giving lesson physics.
Yeah, yeah. Crazy. This
And
one probably won't be much. She has a kid with Playboy Carti. How insane is that? Do I
I
have to
don't
explain?
think I could point out Playboy Carti in a lineup. I'll be so real with you right now.
Ah! All this is me just naming. You know what this is, right? I'm going through all of my special interests one by one, and you're just saying, I've given you Donkey Konga.
Yeah.
I've given you Stanley the dog.
Hmm.
I've given you Playboy Carti. I've given you the kind of the wombats. At least you gave me something. I
I'm
mean,
aware of the wombat.
this is also bad because going into this, we were talking about what we'd done over the weekends, and I was mentioning that I had been to see the Fantastic Four. And what was it that you said to me?
I'm not sure I've ever seen a superhero film, but I have seen The
Oh,
Joker, the scary one,
oh, the worst film of all
and I
time, I
didn't
think you'll
like it
find. No,
because I don't
correct.
like clowns, and he was quite clown-like.
Oh no. So isn't it bad, right?
Hmm.
Right, follow me. When you go and see a film about a guy who like paints himself like a clown and you don't like clowns, you're like, whoa, how have I ended up in this
I can't
situation?
even remember who I went with, and I really hope for sort of my sake that we're not friends anymore, because if it is one of my friends that took me and they still listen to this, then
Yeah.
I'm in deep, deep trouble. But I
So
can't remember who I went with. Why? When did it come out?
2019,
It must have been uni
start
people.
start of second year university.
Maybe I guess I went with uni friends. I wouldn't have gone on my own because that is not my
So
bag.
I think, truly, I think. Now I'll say this, right? And hey, I do have a letterboxd account. Number one, I've got that a lot in the last few days. I do. It's not yet ready for public consumption. Like the people just might not get it. You have
Okay.
to understand, I'm not a person who tends to watch a film and say, I don't like this. I'm pretty like,
You're
I'm
easily
pretty
entertained.
Yes, yeah, pretty simple-minded, I think. That film, my goodness, did I hate it. And I say, oh, I'm coming off the long run up today on many things. First the dog, now that film. I feel like you're just rage baiting me at this point. But anyway,
It's
that
all for
film I loathe.
clicks.
But the thing that I find crazy, right, is we've
Hmm.
talking about the 100, right? Now, I need you
We
to
were.
let me land on this one. I'll talk about the Fantastic Four more specifically after I've got this out of the
Okay.
way. But this is a cricket podcast. So
Allegedly.
superhero films, right, are just T20 cricket. They're just T20 cricket. Right, you let me land. I'm gonna go through it on bullet points. Bullet points. Number one, colorful costumes. I'm there watching that film yesterday. They are in blue and white pajamas, jumpsuits. I mean, as a sidebar, I thought for a superhero film, man, those jumpers look so comfortable. If anyone wants to send me like a Fantastic Four, semi-authentic, like blue and white jumper, I would obviously take that. Right, colourful stuff. You're going to see people in T20 in brightly coloured kits. Number two, number two, everyone wants a slice of the pie, right? Superhero films went massive from the late 2000s through to the modern day, which concerns me that they're no longer the same time period. My grasp on time aside, everyone wants a piece of the pie. Everyone's like, let's start making superhero films. Oh, we could do it here. We could do it here. Oh my God, why are we in Sharjah all of a sudden? Why am I watching the Abu Dhabi T10? It's the same thing, right?
Abu
Everyone's trying to
Dhabi?
the Abu Dhabi T10, the greatest 60 ball league.
That cannot be how you pronounce Abu Dhabi.
Abu Dhabi?
Oh, obviously it's Abu Dhabi.
Abu Dhabi. I'm
No,
stuck.
there's no way.
Abu
There's
Dhabi.
no
No,
way.
but once again, have we not just run into the brick wall of regional accents? I have long vowel sounds. I cannot change that about myself.
Yeah,
Try
but
as I might.
I don't think this is regional. I think this is just
Would you
how things
say,
are.
how would you say grass, glass, class?
Well, I grew up saying glass bath class, but it changed at uni. And
There we are.
now I say glass bath grass because I just went to Edinburgh University and it infected me. But
Yeah.
right, I'm Googling it. I am Googling it. I'm so sorry to be that person, but
Googling it.
yes, how to
Just when I was in the
pronounce.
flow of a fantastic extended
No, but
metaphor.
I'm sorry. I'm not having it. Oh God, I might be wrong. No, again. How do I make that play? Abu Dhabi. Speak, woman.
Once, whoa.
Whoa.
No, I don't think that's good. I don't think that's a good thing to be heard.
What? Oh, Abu Dhabi.
So
I don't feel good. I don't feel good.
you don't have to feel good because I feel vindicated.
Hmm.
Hmm.
I'm trying to find something that supports my view.
I think what I find funny is I thought your disgust was at the notion that I was watching a random T10 league at some point, and I realized you didn't really have any issue with that, or the fact that like I'm aware of like ridiculous, pretty farcical cricket leagues. Um,
Mm.
But as I said, similar to the superhero genre,
Yes.
rapid expansion. Because of that, you then get an increased reliance on nostalgia acts, right? They're wheeling out the spirit of MS Dhoni year after year at the IPL.
Hmm.
Much like the superhero world is like, Robert Downey Jr., come back, buddy. Yeah, yeah, you were Iron Man nearly 20 years ago. Why don't you just come back and do something else now? We're looking back, we're not always looking forward. So we've got brightly coloured kits, we've got rapid expansion, we have, a bit of a leaning on nostalgia. Number four, polarized opinions. People will say they're not proper films. They're fast food films, people just go gobble, gobble, gobble. I cannot, really not, really probably didn't want to do that on a webcam.
It
But
will be getting clipped.
people say the same about T20 cricket, right? They're like, it doesn't fill you up. It's not, if you were to look at, when you're a kid and you had that like plate for balanced meals and they
Yes.
were like, da, da, da,
Yes.
da, and it's all your boring food and like that much fun food. That's what people say about it. They say it's nonsense. To which I disagree very much on both. Because right, when it is just filler, when it is just nonsense,
Hmm.
then it is bad, when it doesn't mean anything. But if you create something, for example, that is a high quality product, that tells a good story, and that, connects with people, why does it matter if they're wearing pajamas? Point five, I like them both, which I think is the most important part here. I'm an enjoyer of your superhero films. I loved the Fantastic Four. I think it's really important to note, right? And I'm just going to keep talking here because I'm speaking from the heart. A lot of people would be like, "Who remembers 2005?" Yeah, the Ashes. Buddy, the most culturally significant thing in my life that happened in 2005 was the 2005 Fantastic Four movie, which was either that or your Tobey Maguire Spider-Man. The first superhero film I remember watching as a child and being like, "Whoa, this guy can set fire," and not in the way that like a monk in protest would do, as happened in 20th century history, but in a whoa, he's flying. And I think 20 years later, I'm still bang on the money, which, as we've established on this podcast in this episode, is pretty often. So what I'm saying is, you're missing out, buddy. You're missing out.
I'm just taking that all in.
As metaphors go, can I get some feedback on all points?
All points. You'd
All
like me to
points.
remember and feedback on all points.
How many points did I make?
You made 5 points?
Correct. And what were they?
Oh.
Now, have you heard of active listening?
Of what?
Active listening. Oh, no! No!
That feels good.
You're not. You're the one who gets got. No, that's getting edited out.
Yeah, it's going on the internet.
Can't wait until I use my mortal enemy, artificial intelligence, to flip our voices.
Yeah, but I've got the video, everyone will know.
1 week, someone's just going to get AI to write an episode of this podcast, and they'll realize that it's fake because they'll actually talk about cricket for more than 2 minutes.
Yeah. AI
So
is not
yeah,
coming anywhere near this podcast.
the superhero film T20 parallels for me
Yeah.
fantastically strong. I now will flip the question because I feel like this is something that I would like to ask you about as someone who's, you know, seen how the sausage is made, proverbially.
hmm
And how are you feeling about the 100?
I'm excited for the 100. I am.
Chat to me. You're on the other
Talk
side of
to
the
me.
glass now.
I know. I've spent the last 200s in the 100, and now I'm going to be the 100
Yes.
in a way,
Mm.
in a strange way. Um,
You're going to be you're going to be the 100. Those 2 years, I do find it
mhm.
nuts sometimes that you have been inside an
An actual 100
actual
team.
white ball competition.
Yeah.
Yes, it was always was very elusive to me because I'm just someone, as we've established, who just watches all of these things. You've been in there. You've had playing kit before,
I have had playing kit
which is kind
before.
of nuts to me.
It is kind of nuts. I think it's in my mum's house now. But that's
Yeah,
so irrelevant to literally everyone apart from me. But oh well.
yeah.
I
And
do
what are
have
your
playing
thoughts
kit.
on the Welsh Fire's prospects this year?
Not to be that person, obviously I am incredibly biased, but I think good. Like
You think
obviously the
good?
women came second last year,
Yeah, I like that you
narrowly.
hesitated as if you would forget that the team that you were embedded in fell to crushing defeat at the home of cricket.
It wasn't a crushing defeat.
Shabnam, stay away from that rope.
Look, Shabs is my friend, and I'm not going to say anything about that game other than it was it was tough
Mm.
afterwards. It was tough. But then Zara Larson came on and everything was fine.
I guess we really do have a lush life after all.
Yeah. Eliminate. Um, that was yeah, that's good. That's really good.
Yeah, yeah, I know.
Yeah, so obviously the women came second very narrowly. So I think that bodes well considering the team is pretty much unchanged. There's a
Mm.
couple new additions who are exciting, I think. That was such a weird way of saying that. But like
That
I don't
was,
where's the line here? Why can't I just be honest and real and say that I care about them as people? Yeah, no, I really hope they win. I texted our group chat saying, "Hey guys, sorry I'm not going to come back this year, but I hope you have the best year ever."
yeah,
Because I do really think they could win, honestly. And
yeah,
the men's team has had a massive sort of reshuffle. Obviously,
yeah.
Wokes won't be playing
I
given
was about to say
the
they're shouldered
sling,
down.
which I think is a shame because him and David Payne would have been a really fun combo for me.
I think the salt and pepper double act would have taken poles.
Yeah,
It's a shame that
it would have done numbers on the field, it would have done numbers online.
yeah,
But hey, that's the way the Dice rolls. Is that a phrase?
Mm.
Not sure.
No, it's the way the cookie crumbles.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, the way they crumble cookies.
Not sure. Not sure. How good's a crumble though?
Oh, shout out to that crumble place
Oh,
near
humble crumble. That was
Humble
a shout out.
Crumble.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, no, they
I wonder
don't.
if
They don't
anyone,
sponsor the podcast.
no,
No.
but I wonder if anyone who works near or in Humble Crumble listens and would give us a free crumble.
Oh no, I've humbled my crumble. We should do adverts for them specifically.
Yeah. I think
Yeah.
I've got a good ad voice. Like
Yeah.
when I put it on, right? Obviously my speaking voice is
Why haven't you
very
tried do Why haven't you tried doing that for the last 9 weeks?
I told you about my voiceover for the Premier League where we had to do it so many times because I wasn't sort of enthusiastic enough. And I thought,
Yeah.
me? Really? Not
What?
enthusiastic? This is crazy information. But then I got it. And then I've actually recently done a couple more voiceovers where I really went for it and I found it quite fun. So I was thinking maybe
Yeah.
just to maybe I'd try a bit harder and have more authentic and enthusiastic communication. But then I think
So
everyone would think there was something wrong with me.
yeah, no, I agree. I'd find it if you came onto this recording and you gave me, verve, enthusiasm, raw, infectious energy,
Yeah.
I would assume something had gone very, very badly wrong.
So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to save it for the start of the 100 and then I'm going to see how enthusiastic I can be all month.
Yes,
You know how people set themselves challenges for the month?
be enthusiastic.
Mine is yeah, be enthusiastic.
No,
But I do think I need to clarify that my issue isn't the presence or lack of enthusiasm. It's the it's the way it emanates or doesn't emanate from me.
yes,
I could be deeply, deeply excited by something and it not transfer visibly,
Dad.
verbally, and I don't know why that is.
Hey,
So if there are any therapists listening, better help. That's BetterHelp. We are not
hey,
sponsored by BetterHelp.
we're not, but in a way, in our role as cricket therapists,
Yes,
we've had some questions to answer from the people, as ever.
we
You
have.
know, now we've, broken down the reality that superhero films, the T20 cricket of Hollywood, and that the 100 does in fact start this week, and you shockingly want Welsh Fire to do well. I think this is I think this is the final frontier.
Okay.
Excellent.
Well, this one's for you.
Me?
Yeah,
No one asks me questions.
that's not true. Don't beg. Don't beg on the internet. It's unbecoming.
No,
And about that
I,
Cricket Scotland shirt that I asked for last week.
I... Nothing in the post.
Not to my knowledge, but that doesn't mean it's not coming.
Nice. There's a question.
There's a question for you, Dan. I would love to hear Dan talk about Ollie Pope's reviews. That's not really a question, it's more of a request.
I think that's a statement.
Okay, so well, the rest of it was, hey, I love the podcast.
Hey, so do
And
I.
then it was, I'm not sure if it's been done already. It hasn't. But I would love to hear Dan talk about Ollie Pope's reviews. And then,
Fantastic.
if I can give you a little bit extra, this isn't a question either, but it's the message. I mean the message. The messenger is Charlie, who's not in it.
No,
Charlie
obviously
says,
not.
I think it's my favorite podcast at the moment. You both bouncy. Oh, I can't read. We do not bounce each other.
Kind of like in bit massive sumo suits.
Oh, I'd love that.
Can we get Zorbs one week?
I don't
And
want to
just
be in
run
it
into
though.
each other.
I think I'd freak out if I was in one of those bubbles, but I could do like the big round
The ones that kind of go
suits.
below
Yeah,
head.
yeah. If my
Yeah.
head's out, I think I'll be all right.
I would absolutely bump you for what it's worth.
Great. Anyway, you both bounce off each other incredibly well, which I
Yeah.
think is very sweet
That is
and
lovely.
also
Thank
true.
you. Hey, I'm happy that people understand the extent to which we're having fun here,
Oh
which
yeah.
is a lot of fun. Ollie Pope's, are you familiar? How familiar are you with the law of Ollie Pope's reviews?
I think, see, when you ask me a quick, I've done it again, cricket question.
Yeah,
When you ask me a cricket question, I think you can assume the answer is I have no idea unless I've been directly involved. I don't have a clue.
correct. That's fine. So, Ollie Pope, our glorious vice captain, when big ginger Ben Stokes, don't really know why I've chucked these ginger in there. That is a fact. It's incidental. Doddle's off the field and he
Hmm.
lets small ginger Ollie Pope, take the proverbial armband. No armband involved. Obviously, he gets to choose when we're sending stuff upstairs. Throw up the tea. We're taking this one upstairs.
Hmm.
It's not been going. Last year, he captained at the Oval. He captained tests in Pakistan. Hey, look, I don't have the numbers off my head. It sucked. It sucked. We were talking zero out of like roughly. We'll give him 0 out of 10 for
Oh,
just a general sense of it was bad. I'm going to defend him here. Number one, because that's what I do. But number two, because I think this is a fair point to raise. When people talk about he sucks at reviewing things, they would always say, look, they reviewed this and it wasn't overturned, therefore bad at reviewing. What we need to consider, if we're being fair, it's not how many failed reviews you have, it's how many successful reviews you didn't take. Because the key here is none of those were ever going to get overturned. So taking them or not taking them really makes no difference. You could say, oh, but you lose the review. The point is, in those matches, it wasn't a common thing that England could review something, chose not to, and then, viewing. So actually, the real moral of the story is why is it when Ollie Pope is England captain, he gets all the bad luck? Because that's the thing. Chris Wokes just went down to one shoulder. That's a real Ollie Pope kind of thing to happen. Why does it always rain on him?
I wonder what he did in a past
Ollie,
life.
yeah, I know.
And how
Poor
much of
guy.
reviewing is sort of knowledge and how much is just gut instinct and vibes?
I often look. I would review everything and anything.
But you only get
There's
two.
some argument some people have of like you get three in a test.
And two in a T20 and an
Oh,
ODI.
yeah. The problem with these white ball kids, right? These IPL children, it's like they only watch the IPL and they're obsessed with their power plays and their strategic timeouts, like yourself, obviously.
Yes.
My view is in all things in the sport, people are often just super, super risk averse. And it's quite painful. Look, I'm not saying literally review everything. I'm saying often when you're the fielding side, given the prevalence of umpires calling LBW, yeah, just send it upstairs. What's the worst that can happen? You lose a review. Yes, that is the worst that can happen. You burn all your reviews. Then you get a chance that you would want to overturn. Now you can't because the umpire went against you and you can't review it because I just said what's the worst that could happen. That's the worst that could happen. Then you lose the test and maybe you lose the series and you get whitewashed and you get stripped of the captaincy and then like old age comes for you and you decline and you never get picked again, and you get remembered as that doofus captain who that one time failed to, keep the reviews under control and really brought about the untimely demise of your test career. What's the worst that could happen?
No, I reckon that sounds fine.
It's not that bad, just get a podcast.
And we're here without ever captaining a test match.
We have zero England caps between us, which is kind of nuts because,
Hey, I've got the
you
England
know,
kit though.
have you? Hey, some of us are just outsiders.
Anyway, what were you talking about?
I was asking you for any talking points that you would be keen to get off your chest.
Wow, well, I've been at home this weekend. I've been so tuned out of cricket in preparation for the 100.
I think that's really good.
Yeah, I just needed a break. So I ran away.
You ran away from cricket.
I ran away. I
Mm.
did watch the last three balls of the test.
So you came back to watch England lose.
Yeah, I just thought I needed grounding before the 100.
Nothing grounds you like failure.
It wasn't failure. They tried really hard.
Oh, you've stitched me up. Hey, no. Well, did they win?
No.
Did they?
Did they
Dr
lose?
Yes,
Technically, yes.
yes.
But did
They did
they
lose.
lose the series? No.
Um,
They drew the series. Everyone shakes hands and goes home happy.
well, I think the
Sort of.
last time we tried to shake hands, it didn't end very well.
I thought we agreed we weren't talking about that.
We did agree that we weren't talking about that. No, no, it can't.
No.
Natural born clip farmer.
Yeah.
Wales.
Oh,
You've got a whale. No, you massive beg. You massive beg.
and to be
Maybe
fair,
it, maybe that was an effort at some element of Welsh accent.
right.
You massive beg.
Yeah. No, this is completely coincidental.
Mm-hmm.
It's one of my favorite pajama t-shirts
Yeah.
because it's massive, right?
Massive. That was good.
Fine, sure. It's absolutely humongous. It's thick and it's really soft.
Hmm.
So I like it to sleep in because it's when you just get the perfect pajama t-shirt.
Yes. I mean,
People will understand me.
can I shock you? Will this shock you?
Sure.
I just
Maybe.
wear actual pajamas. Like,
No, you don't. You wear a little matching set.
yeah, like I would go into a shop and I would buy pajamas. There's no lunacy in that. Like, of course I buy pajamas.
Oh no, sure. Like I buy pajamas. I have a couple of pajama sets, but I most often sleep in a t-shirt and shorts.
Yeah, no, I'm
But
wearing.
you would primarily wear a pajama set.
Yes.
Long sleeve, short sleeve. Sorry, are you going to bed in little shorts and a little matching shirt?
I mean, they're seasonally appropriate. So, like in the summer and spring, it would be t-shirt and shorts. Then, sometimes
Hmm.
my preferred for winter would be short sleeves and long bottoms.
Okay.
Never long sleeve. I'm not that much of a long sleeve
You're not a
t-shirt
long sleeve. I love a
person
long sleeve.
because I can't, I'm not a skater boy, so I'm not wearing long sleeve t-shirts.
Avril Lavigne.
Yeah, see you later, boy. Yeah, of course I'm wearing, formalized pajamas. I think my absolute dream in life, and I say in life, is to get one
Hmm.
of those like proper kind of like nice honk shoe me with a little like, obviously like Scrooge style sleeping cap that I kind of
Right.
walk around with like a
Sorry,
little
can we just
bundle.
go back to the description? A nice little what?
Honk shoe me. It's the sound that you would kind of
Right.
onomatopoeically give a character when they're
Yes.
speaking. Go, "Ooh, honk shoe me. Honk
Honk
shoe.
shoe me.
Honk shoe me. Oh,
And that's a phrase.
honk shoe me. I don't think I've invented. I've probably now popularized it. You can have that. But yeah, I am.
Hmm.
I'm in my little pajama set, as you've described it, in my little matching pajamas.
And what's your favorite pair of pajamas that you own?
There's a really favorite pair I have over the winter, and I like them because a lot of pajama bottoms, they're kind of the ankles were almost cuffed in some. I don't like
Oh,
that.
that's never good.
They're really nice. They're very nice, loose, very soft, and I
Hmm.
sleep like a baby.
What's the pattern, please?
They are kind of checked. They're dark, kind of orangey tones. Yeah,
Okay.
they're pretty cool. They're pretty snazzy, and I love them.
Wow.
Which is funny because I think some people think I probably go to sleep in like England cricket pajamas, like just a
They
little.
don't make them, but if they did, you would.
I actually just go to sleep in my like 2022 Joss Butler Rajasthan Royals IPL shirt, and I, hug my Jacob Bethel body pillow before I go to sleep every night. Just kidding. It wouldn't be Jacob Bethel, would it? Realistically, definitely like Jason Roy.
That one's that's going to be a podcast special. I'm not going to put you. saying that you have a Jacob Bethel body pillow
Oh no,
on
that's
the internet.
no, because if you're not listening to this in full, I don't think you deserve to hear this information.
Exactly.
We're not
If you've
boys
made it
like
this
that.
far, it's a little treat.
We're not
But
boys like that. Don't mess with me, son.
yeah,
We must
yeah,
have other comments and questions this week.
we do. We've had a lot of discourse in our
Trawl,
universe.
trawl, Mrs. Admin person, trawl.
Oh, is that okay?
No, no.
No. And what do you
But
say?
if you were to call me tech boy or like, little tech working guy,
Yeah,
I think we'd probably allow that.
yeah, because
Don't
it's just
say it.
different, isn't it?
Don't
It's just
say it.
different.
Don't say it. I don't want to hear it. That's not me
Cool.
silencing you, by the way.
So I think we need to talk about the results from the poll about my lookalikes.
Yes.
So we had 381 responses, which I'd say good haul. Some elections would do well to get 381 responses.
Yeah, I think that we have a mandate for whatever we do next. I think we would say we
Yeah.
have a mandate.
Are you asking me on a date? A mandate?
Don't beg it. Don't
No.
beg it.
Anyway, so Shubman Gill, 37% of the vote. Erling Haaland, 12%, meaning our winner is Rasmus Højlund with a just majority of 51%.
That's a plurality. Whoa. Whoa. That is a mandate and if incredible, really. Yeah, I agree. That's what I voted for. I mean, I voted. It's important to know that I did vote. I did vote. I'm not above this. I'm not beyond these proceedings. I took part.
Get involved.
Yeah.
Well, that's the fun, isn't it, when everyone gets involved?
Mm. And I think we'd have predicted that. I think we did predict that. I think we said on the floor of your living room that that was the banker. That was the one that couldn't lose. That was the one that was never
I
going to
understand
lose.
this reference
No
now.
way.
Yay!
So I think it's really important to kind of context, little pop up here for the world. For much of the last year, I have probably just said a load of things to Clara, which are just bizarre
Don't make sense.
football sound bites. Some, like that one, not particularly obscure, versus some that are just like the proper cesspit of the internet. But lately, you've started getting them.
I blame you and friend of the show, Nath,
Yeah, correct.
because when you send me TikToks to watch, I then watch them, and then my
Mm.
algorithm gets infected. So then I ended up getting served a top 10 football memes video,
Oh,
which I did watch in full because I
yeah.
thought, well, finally I'm going to be able to communicate with my friends.
We'll have a look.
We'll have a look.
Do you know what I should do now then? I should actually just send you stuff to do with cricket.
Yeah, maybe I'd learn something.
Yeah, maybe you learn
Wouldn't that
something.
be crazy?
I actually send you about like the richness and the ebb and flow of Test cricket.
Yes.
So you know how
I
I said
don't dislike Test
you know how
cricket.
I said a few weeks ago I thought we were going to win 6-0.
Yeah. Have you changed your mind?
Look, I wouldn't say I've changed my mind, but I think as Ronan Keating said, and you're not allowed to sing this time because I've called that you were going to start singing at the minute I said this. Life is a roller coaster, and you do just got to ride it.
Not allowing me to sing that is so unfair because you know I love that
I
song.
know you go on then, just do it.
No, no, I'm not begging.
You just said that you wanted to, and now you have the chance to. So
And I'm
you're
not going to take it.
you're denying yourself here.
No, because I'll just stick it on as soon as we stop recording and I'll just enjoy myself
Hey,
properly.
baby.
I've gone shy now.
Yeah.
Oh, I've gone shy. A couple more bits on the lookalikes. We've had the bottom looks like Shedman, top like Hoyland, which is f I'm so fine with.
Wait, sorry, can I just Yeah. I
Yeah.
have actually I mean this when I've been watching the test in the last week, I don't
Have you
think
been
I
looking?
ever would have said beforehand that I'm like, oh yeah, you look like Shipman Gill. Now I do just see I just see it
I
now.
think I'm fine with it. Oh, hello. Okay. This is the best comment we've ever had. I've just seen it. It's new. Okay, you
Oh
ready?
no.
Ben says, I've watched a lot of clips of this podcast. Hey, thanks for the engagement, Ben.
I wouldn't admit that.
No, we love everyone.
No, just kidding. Thanks, Ben.
And Ben says, started listening for the first time to the episode this is a clip from. Thought this would be a tangent from cricket talk. I'm now 20 minutes in and it's all absolute waffle, complete and utter nonsense. It's fantastic and I will be listening to every episode. 10 out of 10, no notes, keep it up, guys. P.S. Dan may not yet be the people's princess, but he is mine.
Oh, thank you. I think that is probably, yeah, no, I think you were
I'm
right.
going to screenshot that on camera
Yeah. That's the
and
best
say,
comment we've ever
Ben,
received. Ben,
you've got a front row seat at Wembley.
Ben, you're coming to Wembley.
You're
Ben,
coming to
wait,
Wembley.
actually, I think I said say in the biz. Ben, you're on the plane.
Ben's on the
Ben,
plane.
Ben, you're on the plane.
Ben could well be driving the plane if he's able.
Ben,
We might
buddy,
have to get a licensed pilot to drive the plane, but he'd
Ben's,
be pretty near the
no,
front.
Ben's getting extra leg room at the very least. Like, one of those
And
like little
should we
neck
live reply
pillows.
to
One of
Ben?
those little neck pillows. I don't think a live reply is going to work over Zoom.
I meant text. I meant text.
Oh, yeah, sure. I thought you meant whack up a video. Hey, Ben.
Hey Ben! I'm gonna put you're on the plane.
Yes.
And I'll put this will make sense next episode. Whoa.
Ooh. In 3 hours, you will begin to feel very sleepy.
Should we just I did used to listen to hypnoses. I
Yeah,
used to listen to
yeah, sure. Of course.
I haven't listened to one in a while, but I used to sort of listen to one every single night when I went to sleep.
Yeah,
And clearly they've not worked, right? Because otherwise I'd be living the life of my dreams,
yeah.
which I am.
Oh, you know what they would say clearly, because manifestation, what we've agreed, you've agreed is real. You clearly
Mhm.
just didn't want it enough. Because
No,
if
I
you
didn't. I
wanted
think
it,
what I
if
was
you
doing
wanted
was
it enough, it would have happened, right? That's how it
exactly, I was putting my
works.
energy in the wrong place.
Yeah,
And what I should have been focusing on was other things,
yeah, like the podcast.
like the podcast and my career.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
think we at some point as well, for the good of this show and ourselves, we need to play quick cricket or some form of, softball, plastic bat, plastic stumps
Yes.
cricket. Just so we can, I first of all, I want to beat that I can't catch allegations. Second of
And
all,
I've been asked if I can do a ramp shot.
mm,
We've had a few comments about that.
do you reckon we should do a little head to head? You bowl to me, I bowl
Yes.
to you. We film the whole
Oh
thing.
my God, that would be so fun.
I'm very glad to take suggestions on any particular rules or requirements that the people would want for this to be,
Okay. Yeah.
a little authentic. I'm also just going to say that I will have this on the record now. I'll win.
What makes you think you're gonna? Fine. I think you're gonna. Would you win I think you can hit a ball better than me, like
Would
with more
you?
skill. I
Yeah.
could definitely hit it further.
Right. Right. So this goes back to a conversation we had. If we're going back into the law, I think of episode 2 or 3, where you flippantly said that you would obviously beat me in an arm wrestle. To which
I would though.
I then asked you, why don't we arm wrestle? And you said, no, I don't want to. No, I don't want to. The fact that you think that, first of all, something you've just said for me, yeah, I'll say it. You've said, I think you could hit a ball better, like technically better than me, but I could hit it further.
Yeah.
Number one, power hitting is about technique. So jot that down in your little manifestation notepad. Number two, big boy power. Big boy power,
Mm.
The cannons, the guns, the python. If it's in the arc, it's out of the park. And we're going to get that clip. I'm going to superimpose it onto the video of me absolutely leathering the utter dross that is fired upon my arc.
What you've not understood though is that my bowling is so slow, you can't hit it far.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Like you just can't.
I mean, you'd be getting given like loopy leg spin. I'm not bowling like some military medium at you. That's not, I'm not built for that. I don't have the capacity.
Okay, well, this is so on. This is so on.
What if I were to
Let's
get,
let the people decide.
what if I were to get a stress fracture? What then?
Well, then you'd have a very perfect excuse to not play our little game, wouldn't
Our
you?
little game. Yeah, no, if anyone has any suggestions for rules, um, general ideas on how we could make this even better for the people, hit me up.
Yeah, we'll
Yeah,
do that. We'll play a little game. We'll see who
we'll
wins.
play a little game.
We'll play a little game.
Yeah,
Um,
now I've said that, I feel sick. This will consume me.
are you
I
nervous?
No, I'm obsessed.
Cool. That works.
Mentality monster, I think they would say.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah,
Sure, Jan.
yeah. Hi, Jan.
Um, we've had another. My mum's called Jan.
Exactly. That's why I was saying hi.
Yeah.
You sounded
So we've had
surprised.
another comment saying, "Can we see Dan do a cartwheel?" I said I'll speak to the manager.
Right. Now, I don't think you can ever judge a book by its cover, proverbially. I am going to ask a question, and this goes to all formats of anything on the internet.
Hmm.
Has anyone ever once looked upon me and my demeanor and my general self and thought that boy can do a cartwheel?
My
I
answer would be no.
correct.
But have you ever tried?
So that's, I think, the issue at this point. The
Okay.
ability to try a cartwheel, I think, requires a certain level of abandon or surrender that maybe I just don't have. What if
Okay.
and if I fall
Right.
over? And if I fall over?
You'll be okay. I'll catch you.
Yeah, that makes me feel a lot better. Maybe that's it. If I lose our little contest, I have to
Hmm.
do a cartwheel.
That's a deal I can do. I was going to say, well, why don't we just do it at the same time we do our little game? We do our little game, and then I teach you how to do a cartwheel.
Yeah, no. I think a lot's been commented on the physicality that I have displayed when I did my little jump on the outfield of the Kia Oval.
Yeah.
Probably not the most graceful thing anyone's ever seen. I think I have a
Someone
certain
said they thought you were going to do a backflip, and if you had that in your locker, I'd be so impressed.
just Benson booning all over the place. Yeah, no, really, that got no response. I'm sure a few people enjoy that
Yeah,
joke.
I didn't have a lot to add there. I'll be so real.
Moonbeam ice cream. Yeah, that's for the kids. Again, I reiterate,
Speaking of kids, oh,
excuse me.
we had another comment that said the
What?
first slide is giving BBC Kids presenters,
Oh, thank
which
God.
I enjoy. I really enjoy.
I just don't think you can ever segue. Speaking of kids,
Why not? It was right there in front of me.
yeah, no, that's
Don't
fine.
answer that. Okay, sweet. Right then,
Let's wrap this up.
let's wrap.
We've got our contest. We've got the 100. We've had England versus India. Go and see the Fantastic Four. That's what I'll leave it on. Just go and see
What's
it.
it about?
What's it about? They went to space, you know, a load of
Right.
astronauts. Two of them are married. One of them is the
To each
brother.
other?
Yes, two of them are married to each other. No, they independently, completely irrelevant. They're just married
Well,
people.
I just don't think that's a crazy question.
Four people. Two of them are a married couple. One
Okay,
is the younger brother of the woman in the married couple. The other
right.
one is another guy who is like best friends with, you know, them. They go into space. They get hit by a wave of cosmic radiation and they
Oh.
develop superpowers. One, the man in the relationship, Mr. Fantastic, he can stretch his body at will. He becomes super stretchy. He can
Hmm.
make himself into funny shapes and reach very, very far and be stretched. The, the woman in the marriage, becomes the invisible woman. She can turn invisible. She can make other
Ain't
things.
that the truth?
Hey, and aren't all women invisible? You know, preach, sister. In our society, they certainly are. I'm so happy I got to get that in there. She can create force fields. She has some, telekinetic powers. The younger brother becomes the human torch. He can, set himself on fire. He can just produce fire. Without smoke is a fun one. So he's
Right.
non-carcinogenic, which is obviously good. The other one becomes the Thing. That's his name, the Thing. He becomes this large rock creature. He cannot go back or revert his human form. That is how he looks all of the time. The others can kind of control their powers, and you're looking at them, you would think they were just ordinary, regular people. He is stuck in that rock shape forever.
And where are they using these powers? In the spacecraft?
No, back on Earth to fight crime and the range of
Right.
villains that populate the Earth. And this film is about a giant, massive creature, older than time itself, who wants to either eat Earth or take their baby, who, has huge world-altering powers. It's great.
Right. And that's comparable to T20 cricket.
You just got to watch The 100 Man.